Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is the first video in a new section I have called What's That Smell? Well, spoilers, dear viewer, that smell is dog shit. Because today I am reviewing 3 games that I highly consider to be dog shit of the highest caliber. The stinkiest, most vile, most runny dog shit you have ever seen in your entire life. And as a man who himself has even bathed in dog shit, I can tell you that it smells quite a bit, and that these games stink even more so. So today we're going to be looking at AeternoBlade2. We're going to be looking at Ary, the Secret of Seasons. And we are going to be looking at CONTRA ROGUE CORPS. Now you will see gameplay in the background to the 3 guilty parties. Well, except for CONTRA ROGUE CORPS. You'll probably be staring at the title sequence because that's just how bad CONTRA ROGUE CORPS is. It destroyed the game itself, wouldn't let me get past the title sequence when I was trying to record the gameplay for this very review. So, let us begin with AeternoBlade2, a sequel to AeternoBlade, which in itself stank. So it might not surprise you to know that the sequel might be even worse. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this game is just too far long. Far too long. Too far long. That's a bloody hard sentence to say. Yes, in a nutshell, it's a hack and slash video game. You basically go from left to right. It has the stylings of a Castlevania, except it can't even hold a candle to Castlevania. Much rather, it holds a spoon in its hand, and it is munching from Castlevania's very ass cheek. By that I mean, it does not stand up to Castlevania in any way, shape, or form. So, AeternoBlade2, utter dog shit. Next, let us turn our attention to the second game in this menage a trois of terribleness, Ary and the Secret of Seasons. Now this was a game that released, I think it was last month. I thought it looked pretty interesting. Cartoon visuals, rather anime aesthetic. So I thought it might be worth a punt. So I quickly ran out, purchased the game, and I regretted my decision right away. Oh, there we are. Here is my gameplay for Ary. Just in time. Not like I'd already started this fucking section or anything. So anyway, yes, Ary and the Secret of Seasons is basically a kid-friendly platformer. And for 75% of the game, you are basically running around this kind of open world, trying to bring back the seasons or Roger, some bad guy, or some other such nonsense. But then, at the 75% mark, it decides that it would like to take a page out of Zelda's handbook and become a kind of dungeon crawler with puzzles and all that kind of stuff, except it's not Zelda. If I wanted to play Zelda, I could play Zelda right now. Now, okay, Zelda is not on the PlayStation 4, but, well, I can play it on the PlayStation 4. After all, I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer. Wait there. I'm going to put the disc into my PlayStation 4 right now. What one will I pick? Skyward Sword. There we go. Let's put that in. Oh, fuck, it's broke. Yeah. That split the disc in half. No bugger. Oh well, it was just Skyward Sword. That was a piece of shit game anyway. I'm just joking, I quite like Zelda Skyward Sword. Anyway, so, Ary, Secret of Seasons, trying to be Zelda, nothing like Zelda. It holds a spoon in its hand, it's eating from Zelda's ass cheek. Rather like AeternoBlade2, just not at the same time. So yes, complete piece of dog shit. Runs terribly too. Has lots of glitches, graphical inconsistencies, bugs, plays like complete arse. And as we know, what comes from arse? Dog shit, that's right. Maybe not out of your arse, being dog shit and all, but I think you get my point. So, let's move on to the last game in today's terrible trio of video games. Contra Rogue Corps. Now, this is the latest in a long series of Contra video games, and as you might know from my previous video on the Contra series, the basic concept of Contra is to blow shit up. And I didn't think a game could do it an injustice, could do it badly. I mean, you'll think that that's a recipe for success right there? Oh no. Not according to Contra, what's it called? Hardcore? Rogue Corps? Whatever the hell it's called. The new Contra game, the one I'm ripping apart right now. That does mess up the formula. It becomes a kind of twin-stick shooter, which I cannot stand. It becomes repetitive, which I too cannot stand. I hate doing the same thing over and over and over and over. And oh, there's my not gameplay for Contra Rogue Corps. So as you can see, I can't even get into the game. That's how fucking broken Contra Rogue Corps is. So in a word, it's boring. There isn't enough explosions. Isn't enough of that fast-paced, hardcore action that I need from a Contra video game, or from my pornography. But just now we are just talking about Contra, and I can tell that it is an unmitigated disaster. I couldn't even finish the thing. In fact, all three of the games I have reviewed here and now, I could not even finish. They were just too terrible. In fact, once I finished each game in turn, I took their discs and I flushed them down the toilet. Now, okay, it blocked up my toilet. I had to pay a lot of money to have someone come out and fix my toilet, but it was worth it. Just to prove my point. I wish I had some footage here of me flushing the discs down the toilet. But I'm scared that if you even caught sight of the discs themselves, that you would turn to stone. Or start listening to Green Day or some other torturous thing. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My review for Contra Rogue Corps, AeternoBlade2, and what was the other game? Ah yes, Ary and the Secret of Seasons. And I can tell you here and now, unmitigatingly, I'm not going to give them a rating. Instead, I'm just going to tell you that all three of these games are complete and utter dogshit. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed this little video of mine, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, give me the middle finger. Leave some abuse for me in my comments section. And as always, remember, stay obsessed with with gaming. Not dog. You know what I meant.